Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. My name is Melanie, and my friend Lela is here once again. Thank you, Lela, so much for joining me again this week. This is our week 2 challenge week. Are you excited?
Yes, I am. I am excited. The first one was very fun. The sketch was great to do. And I like that both of us had some similarities and then also had a little bit of different take on it. It's fun to see what we each come up with when we start from the same point. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what you came up with this week.
Yeah, and we totally did not discuss or anything. We just went and did our thing and then came back and, shared with each other, what we did. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you did with this week's challenge. Before we get into that, I just want to bring up again that we are hosting an event on February 4th and 5th, and it is a virtual crop hosted via Zoom. And we will have a lot of our details posted in our respective Facebook groups, which will be noted below in the description of this video. Be sure to join one, both, either, doesn't really matter, so we can keep you in the loop.
Yeah, we are really excited about February 4th and 5th, and it's been really fun to work up to it, right? Valentine is always a fun day. I love hearts, right? So kind of a fun holiday to think about, and it's been really fun to do these challenges, Melanie, and think about what's our crop coming up. So I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone either does if they play along with us leading up to it, or if they play along during our Zoom crop on the 4th and 5th, or just what they're working on, what's on their desk.
Sounds great. Speaking of challenges, why don't you explain what this challenge is all about? It's a little bit of a different challenge, and I thought it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. At first, I was a little bit like, I got to really think about this one, because our challenge started out as, if you'd call it maybe a theme, right? Or I don't know how else to describe it. But we called it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, how you interpret 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we left open, right? So the challenge was to complete a page or a layout and use 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 of either something or play on words or whatever. We kind of left that open to interpretation. So that was our challenge for this week. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's kind of a countdown to scrapbooking or countdown to the Valentine's crop. There you go. Okay, so why don't I go first and share with you what I did. I did another layout, 12 by 12. It's a single layout. And again, it features the same nephew as the last one, ironically, only it's 2 years prior. So this is from 2019. So he's just an itty bitty little thing, but with really big cheeks. And I took a sketch from Scrapbook Generation. If you are familiar with their sketches at all, they are very detail-oriented sketches. So if you like to know all the measurements, where to place everything, these are the sketches for you. They have quite a few that are free if you go to their website. I think it's a category that calls free sketches or something like that. You can download them, and quite a large number of them, but they also sell sketchbooks, which are also a great bargain if you like this kind of thing.
She does a lot of great multi-photo sketches as well as single sketches. What I like about Scrapbook Generations is there's a lot of variety.
There sure is, and she's really good at using multiple pattern papers in her designs, which is what I was hoping for with my layout. So anyways, the sketch is my number 1. That's how I started off. And I happen to have 2 photos of my nephew. He is holding a Valentine's card that I had sent him, and then he's eating the Valentine's card that I sent him. I guess that's what happens when you're about 4 months old. Everything goes in your mouth, right? So
that's a great photo.
Yeah, it's a little blurry, but it gets the point across. I mean, he looks like he's really going at it. As for the number 3, I had 3 large heart wood veneers in my stash that I thought would make cute little cluster embellishment bases. So I added those to form a visual triangle, pretty much in the same places where they are on the sketch. And then number 4 is I used 4 stickers from the sticker sheet that came with the Smitten Collection. I used a couple of the word bubbles and the yellow super cute heart. I mean, how could you not with this layout, right? A baby, you kind of got to do super cute. And I also used the Adore You banner as kind of my title. And then the last thing is number 5. I used 5 pattern papers on the design. So I also used a couple of the solid sheets, but really the 5 was just the pattern papers. And what was so great about this collection was that they all just worked so seamlessly that I could put all 5 on this single page, and I don't think it looks too busy, but I love patterns. So
Yeah, that's what I love about Close to My Heart, especially when you get the pack of paper, it all coordinates. So you really can mix and match it, and your sketch and page just shows that off really well. Really cute.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then I pulled a few more things from my stash, like these little heart enamel, I don't know, stickers, I guess, if you want to call them. I used some punches as well to punch out some small hearts from the pattern, not pattern, from the solid cardstock, and then just some dots to kind of add that last finishing touch. I did map the entire layout in 12 by 12 solid capri color. I just felt it needed to kind of ground everything because it was such a centered focus layout that just kind of framed it perfectly. I just felt it needed to kind of ground everything because it was such a centered focus layout that just kind of framed it perfectly. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Well, of course, it's my nephew. So, I mean, how can you not, right?
Right. A very cute Valentine subject.
So that was my layout, Layla. I'm curious to see what you did with yours.
Well, Melanie, just like in week 1, I started with a sketch, just like you did. I started with a different sketch. I pulled my sketch off scrapbook.com. They, again, have a section for sketches. And I found a sketch and it used some triangles. And I had been wanting to try something a little more trendy. I don't tend to use triangles very often. So I felt like, ooh, I'm going to be a little trendy here and use this cute sketch that caught my eye. It says it was by Brenda Ragsdale. At least her name's on the sketch. And so, but I did find it on scrapbook.com. That's where I started. But just like in week 1, I didn't just do 1 page. I did a second page. So mine is a 2-page layout. I actually flipped the sketch over. So I used the first page pretty much true to the sketch. And then for the second page, literally flipped the sketch over and used it for a second page. So mine was a little bit similar to yours in that for the 5, although for the 5, I used 5 of the stickers that came in the pack, but I used the same word bubbles. I thought, oh, they're perfect for this one. Again, I did a layout with Valentine 2022 in mind, and I know just the pictures again that I want to put on this page. Hopefully I can get them. Every year I do a countdown to Valentine's for my niece. She's 10 this year. And what I do is send her usually 15, start a day early, little Valentine cards and candies and put them all in this little mailbox. And then she gets to open something every year. And so my sister's pretty good about taking pictures of that. And this layout, I really want to highlight our Valentine exchange, because she'll call me and we'll FaceTime. So hopefully I'll get a picture or 2 from that, and then a picture of her favorite, card and that kind of stuff. So I started with, I love the word bubbles as well. So on each of my pages, I did 5 stickers. I used 4 of the papers. Again, like you, I thought that they collaborated really well, meshed really well, and brought out some fun colors. So I used, and with the triangles, it was kind of easy. I did add some cardstock triangles, but for the most, I used my number 4 was the printed papers, 3 photos. So on each page, you'll see I have 3 photo boxes, and I marked where I was going to put the photos. The sketch you'll see had a little bit different size photo. I'm really a 4 by 6 photo person. So having all of the pictures the same size just didn't work for me. So I did change that up a little bit and use some 4x6s. And but I have 3 photos. I have 2 of the glitter. So I also went and dug in my stash, right? We're trying to smash our stash. And I had some really cute gold glitter hearts that I had wanted to use, just like you. I loved your wooden hearts. They really added dimension. I wanted a little sparkle here, and so found some gold glitter hearts. And then across the bottom, kind of like I mentioned last week in our video, I used the zip strip as a border. But I think that it was fun. It was a fun color. It brought in the blue into my page. And so for me, that zip strip worked as my one item on the page. So that was my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which was pretty fun. And I did 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on both pages.
That's awesome. I really do love the triangles. I think they're it's so fresh. Like you said, something a little bit hip and different and current. I really do like those.
I hadn't used those before, Melanie. I hadn't tried triangles, and I've seen them, and I keep saying, oh, I'm going to try that. Do you ever do that? Oh, I'm going to try that. Yeah. I'm going to try that. And then you tend to go back to. So when I saw this sketch and knew that we were doing some challenges, I thought it would be a fun place to start.
Yeah, I've done triangles before, but I've done more right angle triangles versus, okay, I don't remember all the different names of the triangles, but these are not right angle triangles. I know that much. Right. And I really like that. I think that's really cool. And it gives movement to your page without being too obvious about it. It's like it's an arrow pointing, so you want to look down the page and you go across and then move up. I think that's fantastic. And the little bird is so sweet in that little corner there. I just love how it just, fills in that little pocket.
Yeah, I really wanted to use that little bird. And I had first thought that I was going to use it on a card because it was really cute. And then it just lent itself. It brought in the yellow into my page, and brought out the yellow that was especially in those hearts. Right. But it also was just the perfect spot. And I put it on dimensions again to give it a little bit of dimension. And so I popped it up there in the corner, especially with those hearts. It was really cute.
Yeah, super cute. And I like that you've got a good balance of the different colors. You've got the dark pink, you've got a little bit of the blue and the yellow and the orange. It looks really great. I really like it.
It felt like Valentine hearts to me, right? Like sweethearts, or little hearts.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun. I did want to use the multiple colors. So I just hope I get the pictures that go with it.
I'm sure
I might have to create some, but I'm super excited. I already have in my head what I want the pictures to look like. And her and I always have a good time during this time of year. So I'm sure I'll get some cute stuff.
And it's only 6 photos. So it's not like, you need to fill a whole book or anything. So I'm sure you'll get them.
So I also thought this page was fun because it lent itself to using some of the stickers that came with that Smitten kit. I tend to use 2 or 3 of the stickers in these packs, and then what happens to the rest, right?
Right.
They go in my stash.
Yeah.
So I love that we're doing this challenge and we're saying, okay, let's use the kit for some of these fun cards and projects and pages. And I also wanted to, maximize, if you will, the use of the stickers because they go so well with the papers. And so our challenge 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 really lent itself to using a few more of the stickers than maybe I normally would have. So, and I see that you did as well, like the talk bubbles and the hearts. That's perfect.
Well, what I also really appreciated was the stickers were different sizes. They weren't all tiny and they weren't all large. It was a really great mix. So you could put 5 stickers on a page and not feel overwhelmed by it. I really appreciated they had a lot of small little hearts, little clusters and stuff like that just add a little something without, being in your face. I wouldn't say I'm a heavy embellisher. I tend to be a little bit more simplistic in my clusters, I guess. And so I think I think this just works really well for my style anyways.
Me too as well. And I did like those little hearts and talk bubbles and just kind of those fun, like you said, the different sizes. It gave it really some dimension and just a different look, you know, in the different, you could fit them into different spots and spaces.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
yeah. I'm really excited to see what people do with this challenge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 at first, right? Sounds a little bit intimidating, but as you can see, we both used it a little bit differently. You used it on one page. I used it on 2 pages, but I did one for each. And it was a little bit easier once I got started than I thought. So it'll be fun to see what people come up with. I hope a lot of you play along with us on this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 challenge, whether you do it, you know, now leading up to our Zoom crop, or you do it with us during the crop. We can help you.
And don't forget to post. If you're on our Facebook groups, be sure to post because we'd love to see them. The Facebook groups links will be in the description below. Be sure to join. That is going to be our hub for communicating with you leading up to the event. And of course, if you're not a Facebook fan, we know some of you aren't, email addresses will be down below as well. You can email us separately if you would like to receive those links when we're ready to release them. We'll put you on the mailing list, so to speak, and make sure that you get those. We will be posting soon more details about the event itself. I think we're a few weeks out still. Be sure to be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, coming soon, right? It's coming sooner than we think. And we really do. We're looking forward to a fun, we've had some Zoom crops, right? And we're looking, there's a lot of fun chatter, a lot of inspiration. So we're really hoping that everyone comes to play along.
Yeah, and we'll have some additional challenges the day of. We will probably release them at the beginning of the event so that you have the whole weekend to work on them. But yeah, mostly we just want to encourage you to craft, get your stuff out and work, and, you know, have some fun, celebrate friendship, whether you're with existing friends or maybe we'll make some new ones, which is what I'm hoping.
Yeah, absolutely. That'll be fun. Yeah, we've enjoyed playing along with these challenges, and we've got a few more up our sleeve.
Okay, well, that is it for this week. Thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate you sticking it around till the end. And until next time, happy crafting.
Happy crafting.